Hey everybody, today we are in Paris, Kentucky, and we're coming to you from the last Jerry's restaurant in the whole world. Matt and I grew up with one of these restaurants in our hometown, and we really love it. So we're really glad that there's still one around close enough for us to visit. We're gonna head inside and see if it's just like we remember.
Yeah, my best friend growing up, they used to own the franchise in Pikeville, so I'm really interested to see if it stacks up to that or just reminds me of that. So
we hope so.
Glad we could bring you all along. Let's go check it out. Hi, Matt here.
I'm Stacy, and this little guy is our buddy Tarzan. Together, we are the Rays on the Road. Alright, so we're inside. We ordered our drinks, and I want to show you one thing that's definitely meeting my expectations is this location still has the good ice. Now, we're going to show each other, but I'll let you guys know it's really busy in here, so we're going to try to be courteous to the other people. And so you may just see a lot of our food and hear our voices.
Also, they don't have glass bottles anymore. You can
one thing we wanted, Matt noticed, they used to always have the glass bottles of ketchup, and it looks like this location has gone to the plastic, but it's still Heinz, so that's good. Alright, so Matt and I both ordered entrees, and mine came with a side salad, which looks very fresh. Ranch dressing appears to be homemade. I'll test it in just a second. But Matt got one of the, really what Jerry's is known for, their coleslaw. So Jerry's has the chopped coleslaw. Thank you. Jerry's has the chopped coleslaw, and it's always served with Captain's wafers. So you want to give the coleslaw a try?
Yeah.
See what you think.
So this is like a trip down memory lane for me. My best friend growing up, his family owned the franchise in Pikeville. That's sadly no longer there. It was a really cool building, probably the top spec of a Jerry's at the time. It was way bigger and more elaborate than this location. Really cool place, but sadly it's not there anymore. But every day when I had my first job, I'd walk over to Jerry's and I would eat lunch there. Back when I was like, what, 13, 14? I don't know. Whenever I had my first like real job, walk over to Jerry's and eat. So it looks exactly like it used to back in the day. Let me see here. That's really good. As good as it always did. You know, my friend used to always joke that the secret ingredients to the slaw was that they would mix it by hand, and it would have the sweat of this particular lady that used to work there. But so I don't know if she's back there sweating and mixing it by hand, but it tastes exactly like it used to. But, you know, of course, the proper way to eat it is with a captain's wafer. So, it's like a club cracker, but it's, I don't know, it's better.
Buttery. One thing I've noticed that they have not brought out, the locations we used to eat at, they would bring these little pads of butter out, like on wax paper, and you could butter the crackers, but they haven't, I guess maybe they don't do that at this one. We also got mozzarella sticks as an appetizer. Do you want to try one of those while they're hot?
Yeah, sure, we need it. Yeah, I'll try it while it's hot. We'd also get these there. Upon inspection, they kind of look a little skinnier. And the batter looks a little different, but the marinara looks almost exactly like it was. That's really good.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. The slaw is like dead on. That's, you know, this is almost the same, but a little different, but it's still good. So the marinara and all that.
And I just have a salad.
Do you want to try?
Yeah, sure. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of coleslaw in general. But I will try a little bite, just, you know, see if it's the same.
To me, that's probably the best you're going to get. I mean, that's like the best in my opinion.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Diet Pepsi.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay, so you guys just saw our entrees came out, so we'll go ahead and talk about them. The sides, the coleslaw's good. It tastes exactly like I remember. Side salad, I don't really care for raw tomatoes. So, I'm fine, thank you. So it looks good. It looks really fresh. Try a bite here. It's awesome. Lettuce is fresh, crispy. But what's so good is they make all their dressings, and this is definitely a homemade ranch, and it's a great one. And so you guys see, I actually ordered the spaghetti, which is part of why I ordered the mozzarella. We got the mozzarella sticks too. It's just a perfect combo.
So I think that is different than that.
Yeah, so I got the meat sauce, the zesty Italian spaghetti. I got the meat sauce, or you can get the marinara sauce. So the cheese sticks come with the marinara, but I got the meat sauce. And it comes with, you can either get garlic bread or like a French baguette. I got the garlic bread, which
now
is...
That looks like they made it back there. That looks like the loaf of Texas toast you can buy, and then they put some kind of garlic butter and seasoning on it.
Yeah. And then they give you the standard old-fashioned shaky cheese, which, you know, if you're some kind of Parmesan snob, you're going to want to change channels now. because this is a shaky cheese meal for sure.
The one you grade yourself tastes different, but there's nothing wrong with shaky cheese.
That's how I feel.
Or two in my time, or 100.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, obviously, fresh, real Parmesan, Reggiano, or whatever is better. But this is good, too. So let's try. This spaghetti is like one of my favorite foods. So let's see if I can eat this without making a mess. Man, that's good. It's slightly different. There's some little, like, it's not quite as zesty, I think, maybe, as it used to be. But considering this is the only location left in America, and I'm sure they don't have the same distributors that they used to have, they have done a killer job keeping these recipes as the same as they used to be. So it is awesome. I'll try this. Definitely homemade. You're going to love this bread, Matt.
Yeah, I love bread like that.
It's soaked in butter. It's so good. I'll try a quick bite on this marinara. Man, that marinara is good, isn't it?
It is really good. That tastes just like the old one.
This is awesome. This is like a perfect comfort meal. Like, you know, just like you used to eat when you were a kid. Go to Jerry's with your family, you know. So this is great. I love it. Let's get over to you.
All right, so I'm just going to show them. So I got the J-Boy, which is similar to a Big Mac or a Big Boy. It's a little different, but basically the same. And then I got what they call a Champ, which is hot ham and cheese, the tomato and lettuce, mayonnaise, and French fries.
Those look different.
They are. Still good though. Alright, so I sampled a fry. It's a lot more skinnier than they used to be. Their old fries were almost exactly like Big Boy, but they weren't crinkle. They were just normal fries.
But thicker.
Or I guess they're similar to Long John's, which the guy that founded Jerry's also founded the Long John's chain. So if you've ever been to that chain, which is still around, but it's, you know, there's not many locations of it left. All right, then the Champ. Is the Champ...
So it has vegetables under the meat?
Under the meat, in the meat, on the meat.
Man, that looks like a fresh tomato.
It does, don't it? Looks like they just got it out of the farm. It's delicious. Almost an exact copy, same as it ever was.
The bread looks exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it on the J-Boy?
What's the J-Boy secret sauce? Of course. So, you know, all these different types of sandwiches that they had, like back in the day, you know, you've got the Big Mac, the Big Boy, the J-Boy. There's probably 100 others that I've not had. I had another one that I hadn't had in a while. Lafayette, Indiana at the... No, we're good, thanks. The service here is awesome as it ever was.
Yeah.
The one notable difference, I will say, last time I ate at a Jerry's in Pikeville, the waitresses and everybody, except for one, were all over 60.
Yeah.
But all the waitresses in here seem to be younger than we are.
Yeah.
So, but great service nonetheless. So what I was getting at, there's like all these sandwiches, the Dog and Suds, I think they've got similar. This must have been like a big deal when it come out back in the 50s or whenever they did this, 40s. So viewers at the house, if you like these types of burgers like I do, I think it's a perfect ratio. It gives you like that extra slice of bread in there. What's your favorite one, and why is that your favorite? Do you like the Big Mac? Do you like the J-Boy? Do you like the Big Boy? Let us know. Leave a comment down below. So, I wish you had smell-o-vision. This is what dreams are made of, is this smell. Great. You know, the pickles, the tartar sauce, shredded lettuce.
You love shredded lettuce on a burger.
Copious amounts of it, copious amounts of tartar sauce. It's delicious.
This is about as close to a perfect diner meal as you can get.
Yeah, it really is. I don't see any take-home boxes in my future today.
Right. One thing I forgot to mention that I want to say about the spaghetti is the Jerry spaghetti. The Jerry spaghetti has green pepper in it, and not everybody uses green pepper in their spaghetti. But that's kind of, I think, what gives it the distinctive taste is there's like different styles of meat sauce, and this is a green pepper one, and it's good. So I guess we're gonna dig in here. Do you want to try the spaghetti and the salads or my bread and stuff too?
Yeah.
You're gonna love that bread.
Home may want my take on it. All right, so this is like how my grandmother used to make toast. She would get, the loaf of the white bread, which we like, and she would put, butter and garlic on it and seasonings.
Eat all of it you want.
That's great.
Eat more if you want it.
Here's another a poll for the viewers at the house. So, a lot of people, chefs and whatnot, say you got to use the fresh garlic. And I agree, fresh garlic is great. I like it in stuff, on stuff. But the garlic powder that you put on stuff, it's just a different thing. It's its own thing.
Yeah, I think it's good too. I like both. Is how I feel.
So I like both too on different things for different things. But viewers at the house, comment down below and let us know, do you prefer fresh garlic or do you prefer garlic powder?
Or do you like it different ones for different applications?
Yeah, or maybe like some other thing that we've not even thought about. There's something called black garlic out these days. I don't even know what that is, but...
I tried pickled garlic not long ago.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, you didn't care for it.
All right, so let me try this spaghetti. All right. That's pretty good.
It's close.
It's not my cup of tea, though. I don't really like meat sauce. But that's good, and it tastes just almost exactly like it did when it used to.
Yeah. You want some salad?
I'll try a bite of the ranch.
Yeah, it's good. This is like perfect homemade ranch, Nice crispy lettuce.
Where's it's like just one leaf. Can I just get one leaf that has ranch on it?
There you go.
Classic diner salad.
Perfect. Just that lettuce with no nutritional value, not the kale and spinach that's good for you. Just lettuce and dressing with a little bit of cabbage and carrot. Going back in with a bite of the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, this food's awesome. We're going to dig in. We'll be back with more. Or did you want to say something?
I'll talk about it when we leave out of here. It's getting it's very busy in here, so I don't know how much the audio will be able to use, but...
And we want to respect all of
Yeah, we don't want to film people or get people that don't want to be on film.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back.
All right, clean plate number 1, down, 3 more to go. So something I noticed that's a little different in how they used to prepare it is that they put... there's coleslaw on here, along with the tomato and the mayonnaise.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Which I like. I prefer. I mean,
Yeah.
It's just delicious.
Is that tomato good?
Oh yeah, that tomato's so fresh. It's better than anything you get at Walmart.
Looks good.
Clean plate number 2. Almost clean plate number 3 for the table. Oh, I guess we can count that.
I like the bread too.
Clean plate number 4 and 5. Clean plate number, I don't even know.
I'm sorry. Okay, so this is the piece de resistance of the Jerry's restaurant chain, their famous hot fudge cake. And I'm telling you, man, you've just not had a hot fudge cake till you've had a Jerry's hot fudge cake.
Yeah, that looks like the old placemats they used to have, the paper placemats they would have. They would have a picture of the hot fudge cake on it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. They had the edges and it had the hot fudge cakes. I forgot about those placemats.
And don't they look exactly like it?
Yeah, it does. It looks perfect. You want to take a bite first?
Sure. Well, why don't you take it since I...
Oh, okay. Let's see. Now, I have insider information that leads me to believe this is not cake. These are brownies that they layer with ice cream between it.
False advertising.
Man, it just leave you speechless. Like, it's so good. It's so good.
Is it as good? Does it taste like
it tastes just like I remember it tasting, man. It is so, like, I mean, it's just, you leave you speechless. Here, you gotta take a bite.
Well, I hate to mess this up. It's so beautiful. It looks just like on the old advertisements. But look at that. It's like sliding around. Woo!
Yeah, so much hot fudge.
Cherry. Delicious. Hot fudge, delicious. Whipped cream. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say something kind of controversial. I believe this one tastes better than the old ones.
Really? What's different that you can remember?
So, as far as I can remember about it, and this has been years and years and years ago, the cake part, or you think it's a brownie, I'm not sure it's either one of those. I would label it closer to a cake than a brownie. But it's not. It's like a dense cake, like, you know, similar to a brownie, but not quite a brownie, in my opinion. But I don't know. You know, used to, like, the cake part that they would serve would be cold, and this is cold as I'm touching it, but it's not like, you know, ice cold or frozen, which I think adds to the experience. Furthermore, it's covered in a lot more hot fudge, which I love hot fudge, so I'm very, very glad.
I cannot think of a way you could improve this.
No, I don't know.
It's just...
But the engineers who made this, they need to get to work on some of our nation's problems.
All right. I predict another clean plate to round out this meal. We'll be back soon.
All right, so the final clean plate.
Yeah. We made it. We did it.
We made it.
We did it. Achievement unlocked. I don't know what we've achieved other than having a bellyache, but
To bring the franchise back.
yeah, we're hoping that we'll be able to help these people expand.
All right.
Thank you all. We'll see you in a minute. All right, so that was Jerry's restaurant. And man, oh man, I just can't say enough good things about it. What about you?
I can't either. It's a trip down memory lane, you know, very nostalgia. So much nostalgia in there. It's great.
And we were sitting there talking, and we actually ended up talking to this couple beside us, and they were like, yeah, we're from Pikeville, and we used to eat that, and we're like, hey, that's where we come from, too. Mm-hmm. It was just a great experience. Food was out of this world, and the service here is unbeatable. I mean, these are the nicest people.
Yeah, Maddie, it was our server, and she did a great job. She's, young and just on top of it, working hard, and it's hard to see these days, but it's good to see.
And man, that's the best busboy, hardest working busboy I've seen in a long time. I didn't see his name tag, but man, he was working so hard. He did such a good job. Food was extremely reasonably priced.
Yeah, they must treat their employees really well because they're all working very hard.
Yeah, they seemed happy to be there.
Yeah, all that was $50, and we got so much food. Like, I don't know, 4 people could have eat on what we eat.
For sure. We're not going to need to eat till this time tomorrow.
No.
It was so good though, and this was such a fun experience. This is a bit of a drive for us, but man, we'll definitely be back. It's just like a trip down memory lane, like you said.
If you've never been to a Jerry's and wanted to know what it was like, this is 99% of what it is. The fries were the only thing that I felt like was different than it used to be. Or if you used to go to Jerry's and you kind of want to know what. Or kind of miss that and want to experience that again, just, it's here in Paris, Kentucky. You get pretty much the experience you always had.
And what a pretty little town this is, too.
And they have a lot of car shows here, apparently.
The cruising.
So there were several really cool cars. I recorded a couple of them I found, and I'm going to post those. But if you're interested in that, they have those every now and then here too.
And it's right beside a classic car lot. So, I mean, it's really cool. We definitely recommend you come here, 100%.
They got outdoor seating, looks like,
Yeah, a little bit of a couple tables there if you want to sit outside. And you can see the building. All the Jerry's happen to just be in mine and Matt's favorite style of architecture, that mid-century sea ranch style. So I love everything about it.
I'm just glad, we can try to document this before, heaven forbid, this place goes out and they bulldoze it. The one in Pikeville was so much nicer and cooler. I just wish I could have went in and documented that before they bulldozed it, but at least I did here. I try to do a better job, but they're extremely busy here, and I don't like to record people who are either working or trying to eat, so
yeah, it was hard to get.
I'm sure we'll be back, and if we are, we'll do another one, and I'll try to get it when it's less busy and record it for y'all.
Yep. Well, we appreciate you all watching, and we hope that you liked the video, and if you did, let us know. Hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because we love doing this, and it helps us out and helps us bring more videos like this to you guys. And we got a lot of cool stuff coming up.
And we appreciate all the comments we get. If you have suggestions or things that, we're kind of new to all this. So if we're doing something that's wrong, we try to make videos that people like to watch and want to watch. We appreciate it. Through the text on the internet, stuff don't really communicate all that well. But
Yeah, leave us suggestions for sure. All right. Well, I guess that's all for now, guys. We love you all, and we'll see you real soon. Bye.